Hello, my name is Russ. That is Lauren, and we are continuing our Saturday reactions. This is one that I don't know, 3-4 months ago, I guess, you just kind of randomly were like, hey, I think I want to do a Gaga reaction, And then a lot, this wasn't like 500,000 views or anything, but like a lot of Gaga fans came in, were like, oh, it looks like you really get it and you're understanding, and in every video we're always like, hey, if you have something you want us to react to, let us know. And I mean this is in every bit as respectful as I can, because I myself am a Lady Gaga fan, but I'm not anywhere near as passionate as y'all are. And I mean that in like the most, people were like this, and I know she's a very visual artist, right? So I was like, all right, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Yeah. So we're working our way through those suggestions. Now, this song, I think everyone on earth knows. Like this was like very mainstream hit, or at least it is to me. But I've never seen the visual for this.
Okay.
And you have.
Sure have.
Okay. And again, I said this before one more time. I've nothing against Lady Gaga visually. I just very like as an MTV kid, somewhere in the like, I don't know, 05 to 2020, like in her, what I would say is her like heyday of running the show with music videos, music became less of a visual thing for me, and I was heavily into vinyl and whatnot. So I had everything from, I had the Fame Monster, all art pop, all the way, everything. But I never took in much of her visuals. Right. So I just want people, like, if anybody's like, well, how can you love her so much and you haven't seen that stuff? Like, that's why.
That makes sense. Yeah. Meanwhile, I was the, oh my God, Lady Gaga video is premiering today. I got to get on YouTube right now.
Right. So what's cool about this, though, is I know and love this song. And so for me to get to take in a visual for it for the first time will be fun for me.
Yeah. I'm not going to say anything more until it's over.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah, I'm mostly just curious to see what you think about it, because this is very much that period of her career, and it's like so on display. I love it so much.
Okay, all right, right on. Oh, Gaga. You know what? I'm gonna watch this down here. Oh, as in Calvin. Now, is this the Gaga? There's so much to be said for excess. Like, just go too far.
Everything at this point in her career was so heavy-handed and over the top that it's just amazing.
That's an admiring, like, I get this way about MJ, where I was just like, just sure, do all of that.
Yep.
I
know that we are young, and I know that you may love me, but I just can't be with you like this anymore. Alejandro.
I wasn't sure if the song was going to blast us out of the room. So.
Tell me you were raised Catholic, Stephanie, without telling me you were raised Catholic.
It seems to be a recurring thing.
Tell me you like Madonna, Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
And I love that. I love this look so much.
Very express yourself. Her Brits, I think. in that video.
Where can I get a bra like that?
You get your bra like that. That beat is outrageous.
I know. It's a cool.
Yeah. So at the very end, I was thinking like, I'm kind of waiting for a jump scare, but like, like there shouldn't really be a jump scare in a music video. But
Right.
like at the end though, that was also like kind of a horror movie ending, like
Yeah.
with the film. So I want to touch on one thing real quick, and I do not want to labor this point, and I know that you didn't mean it in any sort of like derogatory way, but at least bare minimum in the Born This Way era, there were people that kept saying that in a derogatory way, like, "Oh, this is like, she's influenced by Madonna." Yeah, good.
Good.
Like,
right.
you know what I mean? Like,
That's how I
and
meant
again,
it. Of
I
course.
know absolutely, I know you meant it that way, and I don't think anybody watching this video would have taken it the wrong way. Like, you and I talk about this regularly, where we have hit a point now with society where every artist seems to want to act like no one ever came before them, and like Gaga is, in my opinion, openly paying tribute to not just Madonna, but the Express Yourself video and Vogue in the middle of this.
Right. Absolutely. Like, this opens up with like very militant dance,
I would argue
marching
that.
dance.
I would argue,
That's.
I would argue that's Janet and
Yep.
Madonna, like Rhythm Nation era.
Yeah. Oh, that was.
Janet.
Yep.
But yeah, I will tell you this though: if you would have given me 100 guesses, I would have never guessed this would have been the visual presentation for this. And I think it's because, and I forget what the other one is. We just recently did 911 and we did the one before that was very whimsical.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel like maybe
GUI.
okay. Yeah. And I feel like maybe later in her career, she was allowed to stretch out and get more whimsical. Maybe is that?
I think there's a lot to unpack with a lot of the visuals in this phase of
Specific
her
era.
career, right? And I think now, for me, part of me having been a Lady Gaga fan since the beginning, I think a lot of it had to do with her figuring out, especially like right after the Fame, right, getting into the Fame monster and then Born This Way, like who is she as an artist? Like I think a lot of it was her defining herself and trying to figure out like what all of that was, and then art pop, which is what Guy was from, was her opening up that whimsy to be like, no, like, oh wait, I am art. I am my own art. I can do whatever I want with this, right? Which is why I love that album so much.
Right.
But this feels so very, very all over the place in kind of a great way.
Yeah.
Like there's so much of it where I'm like, she's trying to say something, but like I'm not dumb, but I can't.
And
I
also,
don't know what it means.
And at least my opinion is art always doesn't have to spoon feed you either. Like you can look at something and just go, maybe I'm not meant to know what this means. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that comes from a person who's like poured over every picture on a record inner sleeve before, or, you know, I was born into the heyday of MTV. Like I was hitting my stride as an 8-year-old when MTV came about, and you know, there were early videos where I was like, I'm trying to see a story here. And people were like, no, there's no, stop it. You know what I mean? So
for sure.
Sometimes it's meant for that and sometimes it's not. You know?
I think there's something here just insofar as it's like, there's just so much.
Yeah.
And that's probably how she felt
And
in
also,
a lot of ways.
And also, great problem to have.
Yeah.
Instead of just looking at something and going, oh, yeah, I know what that is.
Yeah. And what I love about this too is so many of the things she was doing at this time also were just like, being sexual without being sexy, you know?
Yep.
And like you get
Spinal Tap. Yeah. Well, what's the problem? Well, see, he was being sexual and you're being sexist.
oh,
That's where we
but
got
this is
messed up.
being sexual
Yeah,
without being sexy.
That's why they had to black out the cover of Smell the Glove by Spinal Tap's version of Smell the Glove. But my name is Russ. That is Lauren. And we are happy to do reactions to anything anybody wants us to do. If anything, we are just looking to have fun, and we will never be the people that have heard a Beatles song and they go, "Oh, it's our first time hearing." Like if you go, "Hey, please see this, Gaga song or video," and both of us have seen it, like we may do that just to go, "Hey, we're gonna fulfill a request here," but we will always be open and honest about like this. I love the song. You just saw me seeing the visual for the first time, and I feel like that led to a good discussion about the art itself. So if you have comments to contribute to our discussion about the art, that's what we're here for. So by all means, please drop a comment on the video, hit the like button if you would, please. And as we always say, thank you so much for watching.